Before we begin this video, I would like to say thank you guys so much for the 100 subscribers. I really do appreciate it. Let's get us to 200. And for this video, I want you to do a challenge for me. If you can, put in that comment section down below your questions for the next upcoming Sunday I will ask on my Instagram. I will more than likely put that into my next Instagram story. Also, let's try something. Let's get this video to 15 likes. 15 likes, that's about it. 15 likes, and then let's just let the world know that Vaderfly is asking some Sunday questions. It's Sunday, and you know what that means? That means I get to read off my Instagrams and tell you how it's going on my Instagram stories. So let's get this going. My name is Vaderfly. I hope you are doing well. Also, if you want to check me out and check out what I'm talking about, every Sunday I post on my Instagram story a different question, kind of asking what's your favorite hobbies, what do you like, and what do you like to do. But this Sunday I decided to ask this question. So the question I asked last Sunday was, tell me what are your favorite aspects of cosplay that you enjoy, since you know that this is not just any other channel. This is also a channel I post all my different little cosplay adventures. I want to know, what is the thing that makes you have a lot of fun with this community and all the benefits with it? So I had a couple of responses which I thought were very good, and so I will go ahead and read those responses and kind of go from there. Ian, I'm gonna just say Ian because I feel like I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna give it a try. Ian Jabangs. I think I got it right. Where they go, building a community, which, yeah, no, that's exactly what I want to do with this channel itself, is build a community. Building a community that is not afraid to share their opinions, and that's what it should be about. You should be going to these events not afraid to be judged on your looks or what you're wearing, but by the factor that you're having a good time and having a great time in a fandom that is understanding of what you are wanting. And that is kind of the biggest thing we need to understand, is that that's what it's really all about. It's just having fun. And honestly, it's just kind of one of those big things where I really wish more people would understand this and accept that sometimes it's not about having the greatest looking costume. Sometimes it's just about having a good time with good friends and just going to an awesome con or an event or anything like that. Next one is from Sonia's Nightmares. And she goes, first time I met you was like 4 or so years ago at the Penny Arcade event. Halloween, nice and funny. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I try to be nice and funny. I know sometimes I can be a little brash, and I do apologize about that. That's just my nature, and I'm working on it. But you know what? I'm glad I've rubbed and gotten a good experience from you, and I really hope that I keep doing that with other people. Like I said, I'm not perfect, and I don't want to claim that I am. That's the least that I want to do, but this is the most important things for me, is to make a community worth just so many more words than my own words, I guess is the best way to put it. I really didn't word that very well, but you know what I mean. Spidey Kyo goes, the budget. You're not entirely wrong. The budget in some of these projects that I've done personally is killer. It's killer. It's loving. I just sit there and just go, wow, that was a lot of money. Why am I doing this to myself? But at the end of the day, I kind of want to do something, spread your creative wings. Sometimes you just have to put a lot of money or invest some time into it. That's how you do anything. You have to put time into it. You have to put practice into it. You can't just not do anything and expect to be good at something. You have to put the time into it. You have to put the practice into it. You can have just a natural talent for it. Like if you're a singer or whatever, you can have a natural talent, but it's done nothing if you don't practice and expand on that vocal range or anything like that. And that's how it is even with cosplaying stuff. It's just you can do certain things, but if you don't expand on it, then it's kind of like, well, I wouldn't say pointless, but not fun. Spider Ojo's response goes, making people smile, and that is 100% the truth. I always say that it is always about making people smile in some way, some degree, some category. I am not a huge contest guy. I don't like doing contests. I just like going there, having a good time, having a couple of drinks with friends, and just kind of having a good time. I was about to say good time again, but just having a great experience with everyone there. And that's what really matters. Now, I'm not judging or narking on people that like to do contests, because you know what? There are people that are out there that love to be doing contests, love to do tournaments, love to do that kind of stuff. That's just not my kind of forte. I really rather not. I'd rather do something else entirely than what I am currently doing. Every once in a while, I'll get a little ambitious, but one of the main things about it is if you're not having fun, then why are you doing it? And that is the biggest thing you always got to put in your head. You got to have fun. That's the biggest thing. Have fun, do great things, and next thing you know, you'll be creating positive things down the road. And positive experiences, like with Sonia Nightmare's experience with myself, you're creating a lot of those positive experiences. Next thing you know, a lot more people are wanting you to be around them and be around their circle. So create those positive experiences amongst the people. That is what's most important, I would have to say. I've always wanted to pronounce his name differently, but I think it's either Hyperfocus Cos. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, I'm so sorry. We've met a bunch of times and I really do appreciate you. But they say, the way it's so unique to every person as a form of self-expression. Correct. Art is a form of self-expression. It should never be bound to committees. It never should be bound to certain levels. You should have somebody to rein your back sometimes. I do admit that. But there is a level of expressing yourself with cosplay. It is an art. That's what it is. No matter how people want to try to dress it up, you are expressing your favorite likes with characters, fandom, whatever it may be, with those costumes. And I think that's one of the greatest things to experience, is to see people come together and be united with that kind of experience. I love seeing that kind of stuff. And absolutely correct. It is a form of self-expression. I've always said this. Art, it can never be bound. Art must challenge the norm. And challenging the norm means just basically breaking the cycle of what it is. Breaking the cycle of what society sees as normalcy. And it can get a little too far, admittedly so. We've been seeing that in the last decade, unfortunately. But it is a way where we can honestly talk about the things that bother us in our own society in a creative way or creative manner. And that's the same thing with cosplay. It is a way to beat certain levels of things. Like for me, it was my depression, to be really honest with you. It has helped me with a lot of anxiety. It's helped me with bonding with certain people. Still working on a lot of other stuff, but it's helped me come together and put together so much. And that's been the biggest thing for me. And I hope that anybody that joins this community has a good, positive experience. I know there's sometimes some mean girls in this community. There's some overzealous people in this community that would try to take advantage of you. I know this all too well. I've dealt with them, and I hope you don't deal with those same experiences. I hope, in fact, you deal with more positive experiences than I had, because I had to traverse through some weird times. But either way, it is so great to see people talk about this kind of stuff and get so excited when they talk about this. So yes, I completely agree. It is an expression of self. It should not be bound by committee. It should not be bound by the normalcies of the everyday life. You should be expressing yourself any way possible, with legal ramifications, mind you. And that was the last one. I hope you guys are doing well. Every Sunday I will be doing this. I will ask a question on Sunday and then I will post it on my Instagram story. If you want to check out my Instagram, you can follow me there. My name is the King of Dreamers. I am him, he is me. I hope you guys are doing beautiful out there. Seriously, I really do. You are beautiful because I'm beautiful. That makes you beautiful out there. I'm being serious. I really do mean this from the bottom of my heart, that you guys have opened a door for me to really start creating and being more creative than I was before. I can't say enough. Thank you for the 100 subscribers. I really do mean that. That means a lot to me. And let's just kind of build this community. Let's kind of build this society and do amazing things out there and be amazing people and fight through what we have to fight through and just do awesome stuff. So my name is Vaderfly. I hope you have a great rest of your Sunday. We'll talk to you later.